This is Woodstock Academy Live.
Today's game is brought to you by Busquets Appliances and Danielson and Willimantic. The O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Girardi Insurance Services. The Mansion at Bald Hill. And O'Contrabar Productions, LLC.
Woodstock Academy. Ethan Davis barking the signals. He goes back to throw, looking down the field, tucks it, then throws, long forgets, throwing it, touchdown, Jackson gets! Touchdown, Jackson gets! He got behind the D. Reception. On it is Odorski. Odorski got it off his back.
Could be a problem.
Get it. He got there first. He shoots and he scores! Brian Odorski.
Now, for all the play-by-play action, here's Woodstock Academy Sports Information Director, Mark Allard.
And a good evening, and we welcome you to the Alumni Fieldhouse on this Wednesday night as the Woodstock Academy Centaurs get ready to play the Whippets from Windham in the high school boys basketball contest. Mark Allard being joined by Dan Vogt live here from the Alumni Fieldhouse. Well, the day of the end of the holiday break, and nobody's happy.
Yeah. Well, we get one extra day off in some schools. I know some went back yesterday.
Exactly. We did get the extra day yesterday. I will agree to that, but it's kind of funny. You can tell when the holiday break is over because everybody's like, it was that short. It was.
It goes quick.
It went quick. There's no question about it. But we're back into the swing of things here. And here at the Alumni Fieldhouse, that means the boys basketball contest between the Whippets of Windham and the Woodstock Academy Centaurs. 3-3 for the Centaurs, 3-2 for the Whippets. And this basically is this. This is going to be a guard-dominated show. Why is that? About 9 players on the floor, for the most part, are guards.
Yep.
Except for Brady Erickson. He wouldn't qualify as a guard.
He's going to have a little bit of a size advantage down low, but guards will be big today.
But the one thing about Windham, and Dan, you probably know this as well as I do, the Whippets are always a blue-collar, scrappy ball club.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. They'll be diving on the floor, playing hard. Yep, fighting for every point.
And that's the kind of team you respect, and to be honest, scares you.
A little bit. I think both teams are going to kind of play a scrappy game. I think the earlier match that we did earlier against Waterford, Woodstock, they were a little outmanned, but they were all over the floor, playing hard, playing great defense, and I think we'll see that from both teams today.
Woodstock Academy 3-3. They did lose their last ball game against Ellington by a score of 64-47. And prior to that, it was not one but 2 games in overtime. They lost to New London 47-45. That's got to be considered a very good effort on the Centaurs' part. New London is a very talented club. And then they go back here against Old Lyme, and they beat Old Lyme 67-58 in overtime by scoring the first 12 points. That shows a little bit of perseverance,
little maturity,
and maybe a little learning. Yeah,
I think Coach Adam must have been pretty pleased with that. Bouncing back, having back-to-back overtime losses would have been pretty devastating, I'm sure. So they righted the ship, got off to a great start in overtime, and took care of business.
When you start looking at that, you had those 2 overtime games. Is it tough to come back the day after the second overtime game and now play again, like they did against Ellington?
No, it's like you played another whole half of a basketball game, and yeah, that can be tough to come back. Legs are a little
rubbery.
Rubbery, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's no question about that. One thing that did happen during those 2 games, though, both the Old Lyme and Ellington game, is Brady Erickson started to establish himself. 21 points and 7 rebounds in the game against Old Lyme. And against Ellington, he was the offense. He scored 26 points, showed his range a little bit with 4 3-pointers.
Threes, yep. The guy can dunk it and can drop a 3 on you. That's a tough inside-out combo.
You got to like that if you're, of course, Dante Adams. If you're Paul Martineau, the head coach of Windham, you might be a little bit concerned.
I'm sure they probably drew him up on the board and kind of came up with a plan. They're going to try to contain him and keep an eye on him, but we'll see some doubles maybe.
I would assume with a smaller lineup, yeah, you're going to see some people giving a lot of help to stop Brady Erickson. But that, of course, means the complementary players from Woodstock Academy have to step up.
Yep, open up some shots for other guys in the team. Hopefully they'll knock them down.
So there you have it, the Woodstock Academy Centaurs, the Windham Whippets here from the Alumni Fieldhouse. Had a chance to talk to the head coach of the Centaurs, Dante Adams, and we'll be back with Dante in just a moment.
Here's the good friend.
I'll drink to that. Say, Ernie, still fooling around with magic?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I've got a great new trick I've been working on.
Ernie, not the watch and scarf trick.
It's the watch and scarf trick. Now, let me show you. Mel, give me your watch.
You're not going to make it disappear, are you?
Now, Sylvia, I need to borrow your silk scarf.
Be careful with it, Ernie. It's my mother's.
No problem. Now, I take Mel's watch, wrap it carefully in Sylvia's scarf, and then set fire to the scarf.
Ernie!
And poof! Uh-oh.
Look at my $2,500 watch.
Jeez.
My mother's scarf.
That's the watch and scarf trick.
Let me show you how it's done.
Show me. Who's your insurance agent?
There's no trick to finding good insurance coverage. Just call Girardi Insurance Services for homeowners and automobile coverage that really covers. Our experience in designing comprehensive protection programs can be tremendously helpful in your planning for the future. You never know what's going to happen next, so know you're ready for whatever happens.
When they ask who's your insurance agent,
say Girardi Insurance Services, your independent agent.
We're the answer.
See them online at GirardiInsurance.com.
Oh, definitely. That's the goal, man. Another opportunity, another day.
And welcome back to the Alumni Fieldhouse on this Wednesday as the Woodstock Academy Centaurs take on Windham. Wednesday, Windham, Woodstock. I guess it's a W day for Dante Adams and the Woodstock Academy Centaurs, the head coach. You'd like it to be a W day.
No, definitely. That's the goal, man. Another opportunity, another day to, come out here and perform. First game after the New Year's, so definitely excited.
First game after the New Year, after the holiday break, what's the attitude?
Well, just the same goals. Come in, play hard, play our brand of basketball, and at the end of the day, just to get the W, man. So the guys are preparing. Guys had a fresh restart at the breaks, to go home, rest their bodies, come back with a fresh mind, and ready to get after it.
Do you think the mindset's good?
100%. Like I said, our guys always have good attitudes, and that's the best thing about this group. They always come in willing to work and willing to listen. So it's not hard to get them ready. The thing is, though, tough teams like Windham, it's tough to go against the grittiness. So we come prepared, we should be fine.
You never play an easy game. That has not been good this year as far as finding easy games. Have you learned how to persevere?
Definitely. And prime example was the last game against O-Line. Before that, we went into overtime with New London and lost in overtime, unfortunately. Came back, bounced back, and got one the next game against O-Line against another really good team. So, we don't like easy. We always like to take it. We always like to work hard and this to work for hard. So, so we just keep on playing our brand of basketball. We should be good.
Ellington was the last game. It wasn't a very, a nice outcome, let's put it that way, at 64-47 loss. Do you guys have to get a little bit more offense tonight?
Yes, definitely. Got to find a way to get more points in transition, We did a great job playing half-court basketball, so right now we're working on just playing, get to steal more possessions, in the backcourt, get more transition buckets, so we get that down pat, we should be good.
Brady Erickson has certainly been effective for you offensively. 21 against Old Lyme, 26 against Ellington.
Oh, definitely. Brady's been doing a great job, One thing about him is that I never got to worry about his effort. He comes in ready to play, great attitude, So if you have a great attitude, that reflects on the way you play. So Brady, we're looking for Brady just to keep leading us and looking for our bench guys to come in and contribute also along with the other couple of role players we have.
Yeah, because you need some complementary scoring right now, don't you?
Definitely. So one thing about us is that we can get hot anytime, and hopefully that day is today. So, we can stroke it real good behind the three-point line. We have a good inside game with Brady, so good. We're looking to go inside out and just play from there.
Well, this team should be good for that because Windham is not big. You should have a size advantage in the post.
No, definitely have the size advantage. So, so one thing about that is they may double Brady. We don't know the game plan, so we just got to stick to our brand, like I said. So we're looking definitely to play inside basketball. So we hit our outside shots to complement Brady on the inside. It should be a great game.
Windham, however, always scrappy.
Definitely scrappy. Scrappy guards, good guards. They well coached. So definitely looking forward for a good game tonight.
Dante, best of luck today on this Wednesday. The Woodstock Academy Centaurs taking on the Whippets of Windham. We'll be back with the opening tip in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years, and we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquet's, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front-load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king-size comforter. Frigidaire 18-cubic-foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18-cubic-foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquet's, we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest-free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at busquetsappliance.com. Pay more, what for?
And we have one other game going on this Wednesday. Well, actually two other games. There's a wrestling match as well that should be just getting underway or just underway at Norwich. Woodstock Academy taking on Norwich Free Academy. There's a boys hockey contest that's taking place down at Sacred Heart University, where Fairfield Ludlow Ward right now leads the Woodstock Academy Centaurs 6-4 with 4:51 left in regulation. But congratulations to Woodstock Academy senior Don Sousa. Just scored a little while ago. That's his 100th career point. You kind of equate that to 1,000 career points in basketball.
Yeah, nice accomplishment.
It certainly is. Max Karate has a couple of goals for the Centaurs. Brady LeCuyer has also scored, but again, the Centaurs trailed 6-4. The better thing here, of course, is that last night they led against Xavier 4-1 and kind of lost it in the third period. Here, they trailed 6-2 going into the third period, and they have actually come back a little bit. So that certainly is a good sign for the Centaurs as they take on some Division I opponents. Here, we're ready for basketball. The Woodstock Academy Centaurs and Windham Whippets, as we're going to have the starting lineups once again. Woodstock Academy Athletic Director Sean Saucier getting his vocal cords all warmed up and ready to go here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. We'll also, of course, have the players with their announcement to the crowd as well. You all set there, Mr. Saucier?
Let's do it.
Let's turn it over to Woodstock Academy Athletic Director Sean Saucier.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Alumni Fieldhouse on the campus of the Woodstock Academy for tonight's ECC Division II boys basketball game featuring the Whippets from Windham High School and your hometown Woodstock Academy Centaurs. Now let's meet the starting lineups for this evening's game. First, the visitors from Windham, a freshman guard, number 10, Andon Gonzalez. A sophomore center, number 24, Alexander Pomo. A junior guard, number 11, Malcolm Hunter. A senior forward, number 21, Anthony Green. And a senior guard, number 5, Taj Jones. The Whippets are coached by Paul Martineau, assisted by Jack Jenkins. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for the Centaurs. A 6-foot junior guard, number 20, Garrett Bushy. A 6'7" junior forward, number 14, Brady Erickson. A 6-foot senior guard, number 5, TJ Osborne. A 6'2" senior guard, number 1, Teddy Richardson. And a 6'3" senior guard, number 3, Hunter Larson. The Centaurs are coached by Dante Adams, assisted by Sean Burrell and Colin Singleton. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, before the national anthem, I ask a representative from each team to come to the table to read the ECC Diversity Council Sportsmanship Statement. 1 second, bud. I got you. 1 second. I'll take that for
you. Make our athletic events as enjoyable and safe environment for all fans, players, and officials involved in any athletic contest. Therefore, we expect that all of our fans will refrain from the use of profanity, abusive cheers, and taunting of any player, coach, or official.
We are just kids playing a game. We are here to have fun and compete. We thank you for your cooperation, and we thank you for helping to create a positive high school athletic environment.
Thank you. And now, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Well, with that, Mr. Vogt, you know what the thing is. I only have one more question. Are you ready for some basketball?
Ready. Great to be back.
All right. Holiday break is over. We're ready to go as the Woodstock Academy Centaurs will be coming out in their white jerseys today with the gold and navy blue trim, of course. Windham coming out in their typical dark, I guess you could call it navy blue and maroon.
Yeah.
Kind of maroonish, kind of purplish in some regards, the Whippets. So we're all set to go. Jones, Gonzalez, Hunter, Green, Pomo for Windham, Richardson, Larson, Osborne, Erickson, and Bushy for the Centaurs. Osborne, one of the key players in that overtime win over Old Lyme. Remember we said they scored the first 12 points. He had 7 of them, 9 of them, excuse me.
I don't think he was starting early in the year, but he earned his way to that position. You know, came up big in overtime for him the other night.
So we're all set. Officials are set. Going to be starting, I think, just about right on time, right? Yeah, just about right on time. 6:59, nice. Yeah. We thought we might get a little bit of minutes or two early, but everybody took their time coming out for warm-ups. So here we are, and now we're set for some hoops. Pomo will come up, the sophomore for Windham, and he's not small. He's about maybe 6'2", 6'3", I would look at. Erickson stands about 6'6". So Pomo against Erickson in the center circle to get us underway. And we're all set. Whistles are done, and here we go. Ball is up. Erickson will win it over to Hunter Larson. Larson will bring it down the floor, one of the senior captains for the Centaurs. Osborne from 3. No, misses on the outside. Rebound comes down to Richardson. Richardson dishes to Erickson. Erickson puts it down.
Nice power move there by Erickson. They double team came a little late.
Something tells me we're going to see a little bit of that today.
Yep.
Go down low and get the big guys some points. 2-0. Brady Erickson, by the way, came in averaging 14.8 points per game on the season. With the basketball is Jones over here on the left side. They got it over to Hunter. Hunter looking through that zone, kind of tossed it in there, kicked back outside, and the jumper is up and no good for Gonzalez. The rebound comes down to Larson. Larson kicks it across. Richardson. Over to Bushy. Bushy to Larson. Larson to Osborne. High post. Erickson had that one tipped away by Windham.
Nice steal by Hunter there for Windham.
Runner is no good. Rebound comes down to Larson after the miss by Jones. Runner the other way. Richardson scores the 2 on the runner.
Good run out by Richardson there.
4-0 in favor of the Centaurs as Hunter looks over at Paul Martineau and says, okay, what do you want me to do, coach? Over to Jones in the left corner, back outside. They run it out there to Gonzalez. Back over to Hunter, kicks it back over to Jones. Looking inside, trying to make something happen for Pomo. Green is also down low for the Whippets. Hunter stops, pops from 3 and missed, rimmed it and out. Rebound follow is no good for Gonzalez. And back comes the Centaurs. Larson all the way, tried to kick it over, it's taken away, turnover for Woodstock Academy. Hunter picked up that loose ball, gives it over to Taj Jones. Jones, the freshman 5'10 guard, young team as well for Windham. 3-2 record coming in, 1-0 in Eastern Connecticut Conference Division II. Both these teams occupy Division II. Jumper from 3 is no good for Gonzalez. Clear out. The rebound came down to Richardson.
Nothing falling early for the Whippets.
Larson to Richardson. Knocked away. Taken away by Gonzalez. Gonzalez races the floor. It doesn't fall. Rebound, toss back out. It'll come down to the Whippets. Hunter drives in over the top of Richardson. Puts a little kiss on that one. First basket for the Whippets. 4-2 lead for the Centaurs. Garrett Bushy. Over to Hunter Larson. Long cross-court pass. Osborne's 3. Got it. Buried it. TJ Osborne for Woodstock Academy. He was missing some of those early, against Old Lyme. And coach said when you're a shooter,
you just keep shooting.
You just keep shooting.
Good find there. He was wide open. It was a long pass to get it to him.
Over on the right side, this is Hunter with the basketball against Richardson. Launches up a 3, and he hits it.
Looked like he might have took some steps there.
Fall away 3. Yeah, I don't disagree there. 7-5 in favor of Woodstock Academy. Right down in front of us, Bushy. Bullet pass down the corner to Osborne. Stripped away. Windham's got quick hands.
That's that scrappiness we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I think the 3rd or 4th steal already.
Hunter to Taj Jones, back to Hunter. Looked at the 3, lost the basketball. Last touched by Pomo. And it'll be Woodstock Academy basketball. But they had that quick reach in hands, and they haven't been committing fouls. Sometimes those reach-ins result in infractions. But not for Windham, not today so far. Larson to Erickson. Erickson's first 3, no, off the backside rim. Rebound to Osborne could not, picked up by Richardson. Back outside to Larson. Larson to Osborne again. Looks at another 3. He's not shy, missed it. Rebound, Erickson.
Erickson cleaning it up.
Well, you don't have to be shy when you got a 6'6" guy in there who can do that. Get a nice little follow for you, make it a 9-5 game. Underneath, and there's a basket for Green of Windham. First basket for him.
A little bit of pressure here by Windham.
9-7. Bushy looked down in the corner to Erickson, brings it back out to the top inside the logo. 2 on him. Bushy traveled, lost the handle, and just never could get it back.
Windham's pressure is resulting in a bunch of steals, a bunch of turnovers for the Centaurs.
2-point lead for Woodstock Academy. 9-7, 3.5 to play here in this first quarter. Hunter brings it back outside against Larson. Hunter had it knocked away by Larson, out of bounds, over to Woodstock Academy. Now that one, Larson may have gotten away with one a little bit.
He might have, yeah.
I think there was a little reach, but I'm not going to say much.
A little bit of contact there.
Larson to Richardson, high pass.
Another
Bushy
turnover.
could not control. Yeah, it's been a turnover, a bevy of them so far for both teams in this first quarter. By the way, the hockey game has gone final. Fairfield Prep did indeed prevail over the Centaurs by a score of 6-4. Hunter's knocked away by Erickson. And back comes Richardson, no good. Rebound, Erickson puts it up and home. Isn't it nice when you got an Erickson underneath there?
Cleaned that up nicely, yep.
11-7 in favor of Woodstock Academy. Hunter, Gonzalez, left side, Jones misses the three. Rebound, Gonzalez comes down with it. Bounce pass inside for Jones, through the wickets and out of bounds. Back over to the Woodstock Academy Centaurs.
A lot of turnovers for both teams in this first quarter.
So Garrett Bushy will take it out underneath. Over to Hunter Larson. Larson gets it over to Will Bushy. Jumper is no good. Rebound comes down to Mr. Hunter. Hunter looking low. Underneath, and a foul underneath on the basket as well. Camden Nason, not Will Bushy, by the way.
Yep.
My bad. And Camden Nason made the foul on that one as well. So that'll be Nason's first. 21, fouled 21. It's hard to even get the words out today. First foul on Woodstock Academy, and no three-point play for Green, but a rebound comes out for Windham. Jones to Pomo to Gonzalez. Gonzalez's three, buries it. Nobody's afraid to shoot tonight. 12-11 Windham.
First lead, I believe.
I agree with you. Woodstock Academy scored the first 4 points, has had the lead ever since, until now. Osborne dribbles through a double at the high post, jumps it, puts it down. Right at the elbow. 13-12 in favor of Woodstock Academy, our first time out. We'll keep it here with 1:45 to play in this first quarter. As we said, 6-4 in the hockey game. Fairfield Prep defeated the Woodstock Academy Centaurs, but once again, just like to mention, congratulations to Donnie Sousa for his 100th career point today. I do believe, and I'm going to check one thing right now on the final score sheet, was it on the goal that he got? Let's see, 19 there, 37-9. It was indeed on the goal. So if you're going to get your 100th career point, make sure it's on a goal, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Good in style.
It'll be more memorable that way. Of course, it would have been better in a win. There's no question about that.
Plenty of season left to add to that total.
That is true. Just 7 games in. Girls hockey team is up to 9. The girls basketball team is in their 9th game, 10th tomorrow. 11th by Saturday.
Yeah,
the season's flying.
The season starts, it just flies.
You're over halfway through after Saturday. And then our first snowstorm might come on Sunday. Who knows?
Yeah, that's right.
Taj Jones with the basketball for Windham. Jones goes over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez directs traffic in the logo against TJ Osborne. Back over here to Taj Jones. Camden Nason, the only non-starter in there right now. Green misses the jumper. And back comes Garrett Bushy. Gets trapped in the corner and taken away by Hunter. Malcolm Hunter drives it on home off the turnover.
Hunter with 7 points now for Windham. Another steal for the Whippets.
14-13 and another throwaway, but Osborne able to get it before it got to the baseline. Knocked away from him, picked up by Gonzalez on the loose ball. Another turnover for the Centaurs. Over on the corner is Jones. Free throw line is Green. Back out to Jones. Cross court. Over to Hunter. Looked at the baseline. Kicked it out. Jumper is up and no good for Justice Black, who's into the game. This is Brady Erickson. Erickson over to Cam Nason. They get it to Hunter Larson. 37 seconds, first quarter. Garrett Bushy. Bounce pass to Erickson. Lost the handle. Got it back. Put it up, and he's fouled on the play.
Erickson going to the line, leading the Centers with 6 points tonight.
Hunter on the foul. Malcolm Hunter, his first, I do believe. And the first on the Whippets. In this one, Erickson at the free throw line misses the first. And of course, every free throw now is a two-shot opportunity in high school basketball. With the new rule in place.
No more 1-and-1s.
No. Makes foul shooting, I don't know if it's more imperative or just as imperative. Good foul shooting. Erickson hits the second. And we're all even at 14. Taj Jones with the basketball. This is Green. Looked over at Gonzalez. Over to Black. Gonzalez. Jumper is up by Jones. No good. Erickson on the rebound. Over to Cam Nason. Nason kicked it back out. Back out to Matt Hernandez. Got the runner down the lane in the final second. And that basket puts the Centaurs up as we move to the second quarter. Just a 2-point lead for Woodstock Academy, 16-14 here at the Alumni Fieldhouse.
Make your next night out a simply memorable one. The Mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock has only you in mind. Your comfort is their mission, your pleasure is their goal, and your happiness is their reward. The Mansion at Bald Hill is a historic landmark that has taken on a new life as a premier restaurant and an elegant bed and breakfast, residing in the quiet corner of northeastern Connecticut. With on-site catering and an upscale banquet center, the mansion is private and secluded, offering the perfect setting for a delicious meal, special getaway, or private event. The Mansion at Bald Hill welcomes you and looks forward to your visit, whether it be for dinner, an overnight stay, or a weekend getaway for that special occasion. The Mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock. Simply put, spectacular. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Call the Mansion at Bald Hill at 860-974-3456. That's 860-974-3456. Or visit them on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest.
With you here at the Alumni Fieldhouse on this Wednesday. You know, I thought for sure today was either Monday or Tuesday, and then someone told me it was Wednesday. It actually made me happy.
It does.
Gonzalez gets it over to Hunter. Hunter dishes down. This is Jones who puts it down. Tie ball game again between the two, 16 apiece.
Windham showing some pressure again.
Erickson has to come out and help. Long pass to Hernandez to Osborne. Dribbles inside the arc. Back out to Hernandez. He's more than capable of shooting a three, except when there's two players on him. They could not get it into Larson, knocked away, but Hernandez picked up the loose ball. Osborne, three, no, front side rim this time. And the ball is rebounded by the Whippets. Jones to Gonzalez. Hunter on the right. Hunter along that sideline. Black now directs traffic a little bit. Hunter from deep three.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, that one would bring rain.
Yep, he's leading the Whippets with 10 points now. That was from really deep.
19-16, Hernandez. That's what you call extending the defense. Larson, three, no, a little hard. Rebound, Erickson back up, no good. He got his own rebound and a foul underneath. Foul goes against number 11, Hunter.
That's his second.
And I think Justice Black got a little hit in the nose or something there.
Yeah, right, maybe
right underneath the eye.
Yep.
So Erickson to the free throw line. Second one on Hunter, second one on the Whippets, or first on the Whippets, I should say, in the quarter. Because remember, we do reset after every quarter. Of course, I've been having problems remembering that, to be honest. So Erickson at the free throw line, 7 points. And actually, I guess they gave him the basket.
9, yep. He's got 9.
Glad I looked up at the right time and found out that they did give him the basket, but he misses the free throw. Rebound came down to Green. And the Whippets now up by only one, 19-18. With the basketball is Jones. Over to Green. who's been playing a little bit more outside on the perimeter. That one, yeah, they tried. Jones went in and the ball went out, literally.
Misread.
Turnover, Windham. Larson, Nason, Richardson, Erickson, Hernandez out there for the Centaurs. Richardson in the lane, dishes to Erickson. A nice little put down. I think he was hoping to slam that one, but the pass didn't allow him to do so.
Not quite the alley-oop they were looking for, but
20-19. Hunter misses this three. Larson goes baseline. Larson's runner. That was blocked and fouled from behind. Might be Gonzalez. If it's Hunter, it's trouble. It is Green instead who gets the foul. His first, team second in the quarter.
Nice job attacking the basket there, Hunter Larson.
And Larson to the free throw line. Hunter averaging 10.8, second leading scorer on this team in the 6 games so far. Larson's free throw is up and good.
His first point today.
Remember what we said about finding complementary scoring to Erickson?
Yep.
It's what they kind of have to do a little bit of. And it's nice to have a guy who can score, 14, 15, 16 points, but you need a little help. Larson misses the second, rebound Green. Over to Hunter, up ahead to Jones. In the lane, jumper is good. That one was not contested too much.
The second basket.
And we're all even at 21. Hernandez looks down in. Gives it up to Eric Mathewson, who's into the game for a first time. Larson with the basketball to Erickson. Erickson double teamed. Mathewson, taken away by Hunter. These quick hands. Hunter, bounce pass is good to, is that Green? Oh, it's Jones, number 5.
Jones again, Jones heating up here in the second quarter. 6 points all in this quarter.
23-21. Yeah, all about 2.5 minutes. 3 baskets for the 5'10 freshman. Erickson driving through, lost the handle. Picked up by Windham again. Gonzalez. Second consecutive turnover for the Centaurs. Hunter looked down low, knocked over the top of the basket, but last hit by Woodstock Academy. He'll go back to the Whippets. As the Centaurs, Garrett Bushy will come back in, replacing Matt Hernandez. Underneath is Hunter. Gets it into Green. Over here to Eric Rivera, who's in the game for the first time for the Whippets. Might have been no, it's a foul on the floor, yeah. Thought it might be a travel, but it was a foul. That one will go against Teddy Richardson. They haven't had many fouls. Nope. 4:47 left to go, 4:42 actually, left to go here in this first half. No good on the shot by Hunter. Larson on the rebound. Over to Garrett Bushy, back to Hunter Larson. Larson to the lane, knocked away again. Picked up by the Whippets, up ahead, Jones. No good on the runner, but the follow is good by Green.
Just an incredible amount of turnovers this first half. The Centers can protect the ball.
Whippets up by 4, 25-21. Hunter Larson, left side is Garrett Bushy, dribbles around, puts it, blocked by Green. Emphatically blocked by Green.
Another one.
Another TO. Hunter to Jones, looking baseline. Underneath, this is Green, puts it up and home.
Might want to get a timeout here for Coach Adams.
Yeah, it might be.
Talk about protecting the ball.
27-21, 6-point lead for the Whippets. But right now it's ball safety, ball security. Erickson, that's the way to, misses the inside shot, lost the rebound, and comes down to the Whippets.
I think that's what they need to do, get Richardson and Erickson flashing to the middle.
Oh, there's a block by Larson, but it came down to Gonzalez, and then Erickson gets the rebound off the miss by Gonzalez. And down they get it over to Eric Mathewson, who misses the long shot. Rebound comes down to Larson. Larson gets it back over to Mathewson. Over to Larson. skips around a defender. Jumper from the elbow, will not fall. Mathewson had it, lost it. Whippets pick it up. Taj Jones, and there's going to be a timeout called by Windham. With 2:50 left to play here. In the second quarter of play, it's a full timeout. We'll be back with more from the Alumni Fieldhouse.
Creating art is a different skill set as opposed to the world of academia. It serves as a kind of playground for creativity that not only provides diversity in my life, but is also something I can then use to progress my other studies. Although one of my greatest joys is acquiring knowledge through my studies, it becomes easier to feel like a machine. Art, creating, brings back the humanity in society. It is a kind of communication that is internationally understood. My name is Maya Fraga. I'm a senior from Woodstock, and I am Woodstock Academy. For more information where you can spend your next 4 years, please visit woodstockacademy.org/future-centers.
2:50 left to go here, first half of play. 27-21 Windham. The key right now, turnovers.
Yeah, the center's having a tough time with the turnovers. Windham, getting their hands on a lot of balls, but I think the centers need to flash to the center at Richardson, and he's got some height there, and then he can kick it out from there. They're passing around the perimeter,
But man, what quick hands they have.
Very quick hands.
Outside, inside, they have caused more frustration for the Centaurs in that, in that category than anything, I think.
I'm not keeping turnover stats, but I'd say there's probably been a dozen anyway.
Well, believe it or not, I do.
You do.
One, I'm gonna have to count them though. 2, 3, 4. This could take me a while. I may have to take off my shoe before I'm done. Let's see. There were 7 in the first quarter alone.
Yeah, I think a dozen or so.
I'd probably guess you're right. Jumper by Hunter from a deep 3 again. Yikes.
His third 3 today.
And they're legitimate 3s.
Yep.
They're prep or college 3s, to be honest.
No doubt.
9-point lead for the Whippets, 30-21. Larson out up on top. Richardson picks it up, dumps it down low. Erickson bumps his way through and gets the basket. Allowing a little bit of contact there. 30-23. With the basketball, it's Gonzalez to the left side against Bushy. Kicks it back out to Taj Jones. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock has not been a factor.
Not at all. Not at all.
Taj Jones with the basketball. Gets it over to Rivera. His jumper finds only Twine.
Rivera's first bucket of the day.
Back to a 9-point advantage for the Whippets. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Larson. Bushy back to Larson. Right side 3. No. Rebound comes down to Rivera. Hunter with the basketball. Over on the left side. Against Bushy, and now there's going to be a foul on the floor. Might be on Bushy. Nope, Larson. I think that's his first, right?
Yep. Centers only have 3 fouls.
And only 2 in the quarter. Long way away from the 5. So they don't have to worry about any shots at this point.
Coach Adams getting some fresh bodies in here.
TJ Osborne's back. Matt Hernandez is back. Therian, that's right, he's in. Centaurs took that one away. Here's Osborne's 3. No, rebound comes down to Rivera.
Nothing falling for the Centaurs. Gone very cold.
This is Jones just going right to the hole. Put it up, no good. Almost a double block on that one. Ball popped out. Therian went up with Larson, and they both got a piece of the ball, I think. Fortunately, if you're for Windham, the Whippets get the ball back.
I think the refs let him play a little bit today.
Taking it out is Jones to Gonzalez. Well, Hunter's going to retrieve that one before it goes out. Got lucky that he was over there, and he throws it away.
Steal by Osborne there.
TJ brings it down the other side. I don't know if the brakes went down in time.
He had Larson wide open, missed him.
Hernandez's 3 is no good. Rebound, puts it back up, his own, no good. Rebound, Therian, no good. Rebound comes down to the Whippets.
Center just can't get anything to fall.
The rebound's certainly in their advantage, in their favor, but they can't get anything going down with them. Green misses a shot. Rebound comes down to the Centaurs. They still trail by 9 with 30 seconds to play here in the first half. Garrett Bushy with the basketball. Gives it over to TJ Osborne. Over to Hunter Larson. TJ, this is Matt Hernandez. They toss it around, 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Just about even to the game clock, yeah. Bushy's from the free throw line. It's too hard. Rebound comes down to the Whippets. Up ahead, Gonzalez with that little finger roll at the buzzer. Woo. And the Whippets have opened up a double-digit lead, 34-23. As we are at halftime here at the Alumni Fieldhouse, and we'll be back with more.
When it comes to financial planning, one size fits all isn't a fit at all. Ask the O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. It's a personalized, flexible, step-by-step approach towards financial balance, so you can feel confident about the future as well as your wants and needs of today. With the Confident Retirement approach and a one-on-one relationship with an advisor, the O'Brien Group will help you live life and save for tomorrow in a way that's right for you. It's what financial balance is all about. So call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. My office is conveniently located above the Shopper's Guide in downtown Putnam, Connecticut at 66 Main Street.
The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
Well, here's the good friend.
I'll drink to that. Say, Ernie, still fooling around with magic?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I've got a great new trick I've been working on.
Ernie, not the watch and scarf trick.
It's the watch and scarf trick. Now, let me show you. Mel, give me your watch.
You're not going to make it disappear, are you?
Now, Sylvia, I need to borrow your silk scarf.
Be careful with it, Ernie. It's my mother's.
No problem. Now, I take Mel's watch, wrap it carefully in Sylvia's scarf, and then set fire to the scarf.
Ernie!
And poof! Uh-oh.
Look at my $2,500 watch.
Jeez.
My mother's scarf.
That's the watch and scarf trick.
Let me show you how it's done.
Show me. Who's your insurance agent?
There's no trick to finding good insurance coverage. Just call Girardi Insurance Services for homeowners and automobile coverage that really covers. Our experience in designing comprehensive protection programs can be tremendously helpful in your planning for the future. You never know what's going to happen next, so know you're ready for whatever happens.
When they ask who's your insurance agent,
say Girardi Insurance Services, your independent agent.
We're the answer.
See them online at GirardiInsurance.com.
And we welcome you back to the Alumni Fieldhouse. Right now, not a happy Alumni Fieldhouse. 34-23, the Centaurs trail the Windham Whippets. Colin Singleton, the assistant athletic director here at Woodstock Academy, and a coach of just about every team, right?
Yeah, both teams, yes.
I think it's something like that. But Colin, I know you do help out with this boys basketball team. I think you do a few things with the girls as well.
Yep.
But when you're seeing what you're seeing tonight, what do you want? What has to be better? I know the turnovers right now must be eating you alive.
So, teams like Windham, teams like New London, it's always been a struggle of ours to keep possession of the ball. Sometimes they just don't value it as much as they need to. They tend to speed us up. We play fast. It's hard for us to simulate that pressure in practice. So when we get to the game, sometimes we're just not quite prepared, and it takes us a minute to warm up to it.
Wyndham is scrappy.
Yes.
They've always been scrappy. They're not large out there, but they're scrappy, and that can cause troubles for a ball club.
Yeah. So last year they had that one player that they could rely on, and at times you could see it. Their defense would get a little bit lazy, and the supporting cast would just kind of stand around and watch. They don't have that option this year. So the energy from everyone is off the charts. They're jumping passing lanes, they're swiping at the ball, and they're causing havoc. They're causing turnovers.
You know, when you look at this situation with Brady Erickson, obviously, when you're getting him open down there, he's getting his points.
Yeah.
The trick is getting him open down there.
Yeah. So Brady's a special player. He's big. He's got touch or finish around the rim. He shoots free throws well. He can shoot the three. We saw it here. He's got a little bit of a handle that he's been adding. So the biggest thing for our offense is scheming him open, whether that's out of a pick and roll, whether that's getting him flashed to the middle, whether he can get catch and shoot three opportunities. Tonight he's working the offensive glass really well, especially attacking that shorter zone. That's an area where he can really excel. I think 8 of his points are offensive rebound putbacks.
Something like that, yeah.
So you've seen it the last 2 games. He had 21 against Old Lyme, 26 against Ellington. He's really come into his own after a slower start to the season.
But the Centaurs really do need some complementary scoring right now. That's the kicker.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it's nice to have the guy who can score 13, 14, 20, 26 points. You need somebody else.
We got that primary score, but we got options. We have guys who have done it before. TJ Osborne had 7 in overtime versus Old Lyme. He had 5 in the first quarter today. Hunter Larson has shown that he can score at times. Garrett Bushy is a streaky scorer who can put up points in a hurry. So we just need to find consistency there. And if we find that consistency, you'll see our offense kind of come into shape, because right now everything runs through Brady. And we know that, and everybody else knows that. So they can really double, triple down onto them and force everybody else to beat us. And that's what's worked against us so far this season.
Obviously, Coach Evans will be talking to him about ball, not turning the ball over. What else do you think he's telling him right now?
We gotta rebound. We gotta get out in transition. We gotta force turnovers themselves. They want to play fast, and they jumped out to a lead because they sped us up, and we've been playing fast. So we got two choices. You can sit back and play slow and hope that you don't turn the ball over and try to chip away at the lead that way, or you can try to apply that pressure themselves. We know that applying pressure to this team works. You saw it in that Fitch game where Fitch really took it to them. They were able to force, I think, 15, 20 turnovers in that game from Windham. And they were able to get out into transition, get a few points back easily. So that's something that we're going to have to do. Whether that's in the half court, trying to be aggressive in the passing lanes, or if we're putting on a press to try to get a little full court pressure on them.
It's interesting you mentioned Fitch. It doesn't have anything to do with this game, but the Fitch Falcons have beaten New London in boys.
Yes.
And the Fitch Falcons beat New London in girls yesterday.
Yeah, they got some great players on both of their programs. I know they're on the boys team. That sophomore point guard is one of, if not the best player in the ECC right now. So I'm glad that we won't have to play them until the tournament, if it comes to that. Because he is a nightmare to game plan for.
How about the girls, though? 8-1 right now, heading into an East Lyme game
great.
tomorrow.
Being at their practice is great. The very positive energy. Everybody's just excited and happy to be there. But you know that they take it seriously. When it comes down to the brass tacks, they're going to work hard. They're going to pay attention. They're going to learn it, and they're going to get it done.
And the thing about it is, everybody's getting it done.
Yeah.
I mean, Sydney Anderson yesterday, 20 points, 3 steals, 5 blocks. 5 steals, 3 blocks, 5 steals, 3 blocks. And then you had Kaylee Saucier with 12 points. Anybody can lead that team in scoring on any given day.
Yeah, that's the great thing about that group of girls. That sophomore class in particular, they played together for so long that the chemistry's there, and on any given night, any one of them can give you 12 to 15 points. You know, Kaylee's pretty consistent with her passing and her shooting. Sydney's really come along really far as a scorer this year. Last year we saw those defensive flashes and those catch and shoot flashes, but this year she's doing it in the paint. She's causing havoc defensively. She's rebounding effectively. Obviously, Isabel DeLeva-Beauchesne is a great scorer, can get to the rim. And, of course, we haven't mentioned Eva Monahan, the junior, one of the best centers in the state of Connecticut.
Absolutely. I mean,
you saw it in that NFA game.
Yes.
Just how much that she can really impact both ends of the floor.
Without a doubt. Hey, Colin, thank you very much for joining us here at halftime. Colin Singleton, the assistant athletic director here at Woodstock Academy. It is 34-23 in favor of Windham. We're at the break, coming back with some halftime stats for you when we return right after this.
Hi, this is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years, and we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquets, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front-load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king-size comforter. Frigidaire 18-cubic-foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18-cubic-foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquets, we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest-free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at BusquetsAppliance.com. Pay more, what for?
And we welcome you back to the Alumni Fieldhouse halftime stats. Here's Dan Vogt.
All right, let's start with Windham first. Malcolm Hunter led the Whippets with 13 points, including 3 3-pointers in that first half. Anthony Green with 8, 4 in each quarter. Aiden Gonzalez, 5. Taj Jones, 6, all in the second quarter, and Eric Rivera with 2 points. On the Centaurs side, Brady Erickson leading the way with 13 points. TJ Osborne has 5, all in the first quarter. Richardson with 2, Matt Hernandez with 2, and Hunter Larson with 1.
And the Centaurs just re-emerging from down below.
Took a little longer there.
Something tells me there's a little bit of a chat down there, as the saying goes, as they do trail by 11 points, 34-23. We also have a final from wrestling right now. We'll say NFA did prevail relatively easy. Lucas Theriak did come out with a win, though.
Right,
so 6-2 decision against NFA. So the Centaurs do come up with a win by decision against the Wildcats. Tough being a first-year program.
Oh, no doubt about it. A lot of those kids are wrestling for the first time ever. But some of these programs have youth programs where the kids are starting at 5 and 6.
And they're like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah. But you got to start somewhere.
I'll say this, wrestling is still the most disciplined sport. Well, you must have the most discipline to compete in the sport.
It's a grueling sport.
It really is. Hunter Larson to take it out for the Centaurs as we get underway here in the third quarter at the Alumni Fieldhouse. Mark Allard, Dan Vogt along with you on this Wednesday. We're happy you're joining us as the holiday break is all over. Richardson with the basketball. Goes over to Larson. Erickson, Osborne, and Bushy, the 5 starters for the Centaurs, back out there as well. Gonzalez, Hunter, Jones, Green, and Pomo, the 5 starters for Windham. Larson with the basketball, kicks it back out. Richardson with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Over the top to Osborne, goes through that double team again. Over to Larson. Larson baseline, puts it up, knocked away from behind by Green.
He got by Green, but Green made a nice recovery. Got blocked from behind.
Hunter with the basketball, steps inside the arc, misses this one. He's got to be in Belleville to hit one, I think is what it is. Erickson on the board. Richardson over to Larson. Bullet pass to Osborne, back out to Bushy, back over to Larson, drives the lane, puts up the runner with the right and gets it to fall.
Beautiful move.
Got to see more of that.
Yep, did a nice job switching hands, attack the basket.
34-25, underneath the double digits. Down low, wide open, but blocked by Richardson.
Richardson with a nice block.
That's one of those where if you're Mr. Gonzalez, you're saying, oops, I should have probably gone a little bit harder and faster. It was wide open until all of a sudden Richardson closed in and knocked it away.
I think he's given up about a foot to Richardson there.
Agreed. Pomo with the basketball for the Whippets. Back out, there's back to Pomo. I don't think Pomo thought that was coming his way. Jones with the basketball into Green. Green against Richardson, back over to Hunter. 9 seconds, inside the arc, jumper is good. Do not leave him alone, because he will make you pay. 36-25 in favor of Windham. Hunter Larson to Richardson, strong to the hoop, and a foul on Pomo. That'll be his first and the team's first. And we'll send Richardson to the free throw line. Teddy, the quarterback of the football team.
Yeah.
5.8 points per game.
I got several lefties out there.
And Richardson's first attempt is up and good. One more here. 36-26. You can hear Paul Martineau in Belleville as well. That's a good free throw. 36-27. In favor of Windham. Gonzalez brings it down against Osborne. Osborne makes him work for it. Gets it over the timeline. They get it to Hunter. Hunter looked over at Jones. He's got Larson on him. Hunter then gives it up to Pomo, and the lane is no good, and rebound is Erickson. That's interesting. Hunter carrying the basketball against Hunter Larson.
Get him for steps there.
Yeah, they did not. They got a foul.
Ground first.
Foul instead that goes against Gonzalez. Yeah, you got Hunter from Windham and Larson from Woodstock, whose first name is Hunter. So, So that is the first foul on Gonzalez. Second one on Windham in the quarter. Larson to Bushy. 3, no, rimmed around. Erickson on the rebound, back up and good. Let's talk about a lefty, right?
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Centers really need to be able to drop a couple threes or a couple outside shots here, though.
With the basketball, Hunter drove in and is fouled on the play. I think it was Hunter. Yes, it was. Yep. Foul will go against Hunter Larson. That's the only thing you risk with Hunter Larson on Malcolm Hunter is the fact of you're going to get Larson in foul trouble if you don't watch it.
Yeah, he's going to be attacking him.
Hunter's first free throw is up and good. First foul on Woodstock Academy in the corner. Second on Larson. Hunter's second attempt. Not all net, but good enough for going in the net. Back up by 9 points, 38-29. Favor of Windham. Erickson turns, puts it up, and no good. And underneath, a foul will go against Green. I say Green hit Erickson in the head. So for Green, that is his second.
Yep.
3 on Windham for the quarter. Erickson to the free throw line. Led the team in that first half with 13 points. Added a bucket so far here in the second half. His first is up and good. One thing about the Centaurs, they do not like to play easy games. They just don't. Got to make it difficult. Second one is good.
Dug a little hole today, but so far coming out playing a little better in this third quarter.
38-31.
Already more points than they scored in the second quarter.
Hunter stops, pops, misses. A little hard. Rebound Osborne with a deep rebound. And Osborne's runner is good. Little run here for the Centaurs.
Yep.
Down to 5.
Osborne did a nice job using his body there.
Jones racing through the defense and puts one down. Back to 7. Richardson, right side to Larson, looked at a 3, goes baseline hard and is fouled by Green. You could hear that one from here.
Strong move.
That was not a hard call to make. Green's foul is his third. 4th on Windham. We might get to that automatic free throws here in this quarter.
A lot more fouls in this quarter than the first 2.
4:43 still to play, and the next one, the Centaurs are at the line for two. Larson with the basketball in his hand at the free throw line. Puts it up, and it's good. Chance to go back down, back to just 5 for Larson and the Centaurs. Oh, a little bit of early movement, and a violation will be against Woodstock. So 40-34.
Woodstock showing a little pressure here.
Well, I should say 35, my bad. Is it 35?
No, they gave it to him. I think they're going to.
Yeah, 40-34. That's what I had too. And I was like, a little lost. Ball went out of bounds, speaking of lost. But the Windham Whippets retain. Gonzalez over on the far side. Bounce pass in. Gets it to Hunter, who threw it through the arms of, I think, TJ Osborne. And thus it'll stay with Windham. Brady thought it was Woodstock Academy ball. He came running out like, I'm ready to go up the floor. Malcolm Hunter with the basketball. Coming over was Gonzalez. They get it in instead to Jones, deep. Jones deep for a 3, and he buries it. They do take long threes.
No doubt, but they're drawing them.
43-34. Inside Erickson to the lane hard, and a travel violation against the Woodstock Academy center. Or forward, whichever you prefer. Cam Nason coming back in for the Centaurs. Cam can be a 3-point
He's not
weapon.
shy to throw it up there.
No, I remember when he almost took out every piece of our broadcast
He literally
equipment.
threw it up there, that one, yeah.
He wung it over the back of his head, and it found the net from half court at the buzzer before halftime. We remember that one in the opener against Waterford. Over on the left side, jumper is up and no good for Gonzalez. Green got a hand on the rebound. Everybody falls, and Green went down hard on the floor.
Got tied up there.
He went down hard on the floor. You got to hope he's okay. And he's getting up.
Joe Grant coming over to take a look.
He got up. I heard something go down and hit hard. I was hoping it wasn't his nose. Let's put it that way. Because he went flying, hit head first almost. Well, he says he's okay. As everybody's out there cleaning up the floor after that traffic melee. Sean Saucier doing a nice job out there. Ready on the towels. There'll be Windham basketball. They say it was last touched by Woodstock Academy. Green stayed in the game. Grant didn't go out there, the trainer, so therefore he can stay. This is Hunter. Over to Jones. Gonzalez directing. Gets a little help from Green. Steps it back outside. 3:47 to play, third quarter. Here's Green going in and another collision. And this one will be against Green. That's number 4.
Yep.
That's trouble for the Windham Whippets. And it is their 5th foul. It will not be a shooting foul. Justice Black, the 5'10 senior, comes back on for the Whippets. But from here on out, the Centaurs are shooting. So Nason will take it out. Whippets up by 9 still, 43-34.
I think they got it down to 6, I think.
No, they did. And the Whippets have just kind of kept it along that line, just a little bit above that. Matheson's 3 hit off the top of the roof. And everybody's wondering, is that out of bounds?
Called, yeah.
Bushy, no good, and Erickson follows. Wow. It hit the top of the backboard, but they're saying it's inbounds. As long as it doesn't hit the wire, as long as it doesn't hit the wire or the stanchion, it might be okay. And the foul was called on Black for Windham. That's his first. I do believe that's what it is. If it does not hit anything behind the backboard, Erickson's free throw is up and good. But it did kind of...
They may have said it hit the top, but
rolled this way.
In front of the top.
Yeah. Hits the second. Gets them both.
Got them both.
But it did delay everything just enough to make it so that Erickson could get inside and get the rebound. Ball is thrown away, but Windham will retain. But it gave him just that little extra to get the ball back and then get fouled on the play. They get the ball in to Hunter with Larson on him. Down they come. That ball thrown away. Garrett Bushy against Jones to the hole. No good. Rebound Nason on the follow.
Good job by Nason following that up. His first bucket today.
43-38. Here's a runner the other way. Blocked by Erickson. Rivera blocked.
Centers within 5. Maybe a timeout here for Windham.
Yep. He was signaling that. And he's still questioning the backboard situation.
Yeah, he is.
3:05 left to go here in this third quarter. It is a full timeout. We'll take one as well. A 5-point lead for Windham over the Centaurs.
When it comes to financial planning, one size fits all isn't a fit at all. Ask the O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, about the exclusive Confident Retirement Approach. It's a personalized, flexible, step-by-step approach towards financial balance, so you can feel confident about the future as well as your wants and needs of today. With the Confident Retirement Approach and a one-on-one relationship with an advisor, the O'Brien Group will help you live life and save for tomorrow in a way that's right for you. It's what financial balance is all about. So call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. My office is conveniently located above the Shopper's Guide in downtown Putnam, Connecticut at 66 Main Street.
The confident retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
The one nice thing about having an official on the shot clock now is we can always ask him for an opinion. And and it is true, and it's exactly what we were saying. The top of the backboard's in as long as it doesn't hit anything along the routes, the stanchion or the wire or anything like that. And that did not hit any of that. So it should have been remained in, and that's what they ruled.
I guess they got it right then.
I guess they got it right. I don't think Paul Martineau thinks they got it right.
No, I don't think he does.
There's at least one person, or maybe a few.
A few to my right, yeah.
Exactly. Who probably don't agree with that call. They get the ball in. So Jones, still a 5-point lead for Windham. Gonzalez over to Black. Back on top. Gonzalez left side. This is Hunter. Blocked by Larson.
The run out.
Picked up by Erickson. Up to Larson, and he puts it home.
Here
nice
come the
job.
Centaurs.
Shot by Jones, no good. Rebound back up by Hunter. They answer it again. That was a nice play by Hunter Larson.
Malcolm Hunter having a good game for Windham.
Yeah, both Hunters are doing okay.
Yes.
Ball along this sideline goes out. It will stay with Woodstock Academy.
Centers have been doing a better job protecting the ball this quarter.
That they have.
Very few turnovers.
It's been kind of a back and forth scoring kind of game. Larson with the basketball. Over on that right, Nason inside the arc, but he put it down.
Just a 2, I believe.
Yes, it is. Back to a 3-point game at 45-42. Jones running against Erickson, and Erickson will get the call. First on Brady. And just the second on Woodstock Academy in the quarter. Windham already has their limit. So this will be to the free throw line, Taj Jones for Windham. 2:05 left to go here in the third quarter. Jones's first is good.
Shooter's roll.
One more attempt. Matt Hernandez, TJ Osborne come in. Eric Mathewson and Garrett Bushy depart. And one more free throw attempt here. Up and good, but no, not good.
Somebody had a violation there.
Another violation. Second time we've seen that today.
I guess they're even now.
Yep, one each.
Both teams made a foul shot but lost it because of the violation.
46-42. We're at the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Hunter Larson over to Matt Hernandez. Back to Larson, back to Hernandez, back to Larson. We'll play a little catch out there. Deep in the corner, Nason to Hernandez. Out Larson. 3 is on the way, and this is a little hard. Osborne on the rebound, tried to get it to Hernandez, knocked out by Windham.
Good shot by Osborne, crashing the boards there.
So it will be Woodstock Academy basketball underneath. 34 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time to work, and we've got another call underneath. It'll be a timeout by Dante Adams. 30-second timeout, 1:44 left
I
to
have
play.
been doing theater and acting since I was 8 years old. I absolutely love it. Coming here was one of the best decisions I've ever made, if not the best. The school has been so supportive. I am so unbelievably grateful. It's amazing to be in an environment where people want you to succeed and want you to do well. My name is Maggie McLaughlin. I'm a junior from Woodstock, and I am Woodstock Academy. For more information on where you can spend your next 4 years, please visit woodstockacademy.org/futurecentaurs.
And when I said 1:44 prior to that break, left to play, third quarter. Let me just point that out for you. We're not in the fourth yet, 46-42 in favor of Windham over Woodstock Academy.
I'm feeling this one's going to come down
to
the wire.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those that's going to be a nail biter. We kind of anticipated that. That's why we kind of added it to our broadcast schedule at the last minute about, 10 o'clock this morning. As soon as Evan Beauchene said he could do the camera for us, we said, okay, we'll be there. As the ball goes to the floor, jump ball call will go over to Windham. As they have the arrow in their favor. Pressure offered by Woodstock. Hunter gets the basketball for the Whippets. Bounce pass ahead, Gonzalez. Bounce pass ahead to Jones against Erickson. Erickson on the block, and he saved it. Nice job. And up ahead, Hernandez got partially blocked, I think. And the ball comes down to the Whippets. Gonzalez, a little bit of, let's put it this way, frenetic play going on right now. Ball went out on the side. It'll be a foul on the side.
Hernandez, maybe.
Could be. Indeed it is. Got a little haphazard there a little bit for a while. Just a third on the Centaurs in the quarter. 1:17 left in the third. Hunter will take it out against Larson. They get it into Beltran, who we see for a first time. Lennox Ocasio-Beltran. We'll just call him Beltran. Here's the runner, and that one could have been a carry. But it's a foul as he went in, and it will go against number 5, TJ Osborne.
His first.
Ball underneath for Gonzalez and the Whippets. Now they get it in. Got it over to Beltran, tried to drive in, gave it up to Pomo, blocked by Erickson. Up ahead.
He did a good job.
Larson for 3, no good. Erickson came flying in, but the rebound comes down to the Whippets. Hunter to Gonzalez, looks at a 3, spots the 3, over Erickson, puts down the 3. 49-42. I don't want to say this, but it's back to a 7-point lead.
Yep. They have several guys, Windham does, that can hit it from deep.
Hernandez to Osborne. Back to Hernandez. 26 seconds. Here's Nason. Left side, Erickson. He can hit those, but he did not get this one. Rebound, Gonzalez. A little behind the back dribble. Tosses into the middle. Beltran saves it. Tried to get it to Pomo. Knocked out of bounds by Hernandez. Right now, Woodstock is just playing a little uncontrolled.
Just under 9 seconds left here.
So Hunter will take it out for the Whippets. This is Gonzalez, 6 seconds to go. Black over on the other side, trying to find, it's Jones actually, tried to find some room to shoot. Erickson
Brady's got the arm for that.
Hit the shot clock. Yeah, he does have the arm, doesn't he?
Yeah, if you've ever seen him on the pitcher's mound, you
know
that.
Yeah, you might know that. End of 3 quarters. The Whippets lead the Centaurs here at the Alumni Fieldhouse, 49-42.
Make your next night out a simply memorable one. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock has only you in mind. Your comfort is their mission, your pleasure is their goal, and your happiness is their reward. The mansion at Bald Hill is a historic landmark that has taken on a new life as a premier restaurant and an elegant bed and breakfast, residing in the quiet corner of northeastern Connecticut. With on-site catering and an upscale banquet center, the mansion is private and secluded, offering the perfect setting for a delicious meal, special getaway, or private event. The mansion at Bald Hill welcomes you and looks forward to your visit, whether it be for dinner, an overnight stay, or a weekend getaway for that special occasion. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock. Simply put, spectacular. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Call the mansion at Bald Hill at 860-974-3456. That's 860-974-3456. Or visit them on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest.
And in case you missed it earlier, I'd just like to once again congratulate Donnie Sousa. Point number 100 today. Unfortunately, it came in a 6-4 loss for the Centaurs on the ice against the Fairfield-Ludlow Fairfield-Ward co-op team. Happened in Sacred Heart University earlier on today. 6-4 win for the Fairfield co-op. Larson with the basketball, launches the three. Why not? Wide open.
Start the quarter.
Nobody going to take me? Okay, I'll take it. That ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Richardson. 49-45 in favor of Windham. After that three-pointer by Larson.
Larson suddenly with 9 points after only 1 in the first half.
He's had a good second half.
Yep.
Both offensively and defensively. Hunter tries to get through that traffic, goes right to the hole, puts it up. Erickson altered it enough so it doesn't fall. This is Richardson right to the hoop, and Richardson count the 2.
Good start here for the Centaurs.
Down to 2.
Down to 2.
49-47. Paul Martinez says, I don't like it.
No.
So I'm going to take a timeout. With 7:28 left to go, we're going to take a timeout as well.
Woodstock Academy fans, the Centaur Shop is the place to go for all blue and gold apparel. Shop the latest collection of hoodies, tees, sweatpants, shorts, and more on shop.woodstockacademy.org or visit us in person at the Centaur Shop, located on the south campus of the Woodstock Academy.
And a 30-second timeout, 7:28 left to go in this ball game, 49-47. The Whippets up on top of the Centaurs here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. Next game for the Centaurs is on Friday. They'll be taking on Plainfield on the road. Then they go on the road again on Saturday when they take on Cheney Tech out in Manchester. So the games have been coming in bunches.
Yep.
They'll be at, let's see, this is game number 7. They'll be at 9 games by the end of the week. They get the ball in. Here's
turnover.
Richardson on the turnover, lost the basketball. Back the other way. This is Hunter over to Pomo. Back out to Hunter. And Malcolm Hunter decides, I'm going to slow this down a little bit.
Maybe a good decision there and pull it back out.
Hunter against Erickson. Hunter lures 2 up in the air. Fall away will not go. Out of bounds to the Whippets. It was a good move by Hunter to get both guys up in the air and then shoot the fall away. But it just came up short.
Yeah, because he fell away and he didn't draw the foul.
Exactly. Didn't go into the contact, but went away.
Might have been able to draw the foul if he went straight up.
Whippets ball underneath. They get it by Pomo. This is going all the way down the other end. Picked up by Erickson, and it goes out of bounds. It will be what? Out of bounds?
A foul.
Yeah, against the Whippets. It will go against number 4, Darian. Is that Jenkins? Is he out there? He is out there. Haven't seen much of Darian Jenkins today. That's his first. First in the quarter. Centaurs basketball, a chance with a 3 to take a lead. Richardson to Larson's 3.
You got it.
Hunter Larson puts the Centaurs up by 1. 50-49.
Lead in a long time. Crowd's into it.
Hunter. And we've got
10 seconds.
Another good defensive play by Hunter Larson.
Whippet's going to get a timeout here.
Well, using them up quick.
Yep.
Another timeout.
Got to get their composure back.
For the Whippets. Be a full, be a 30-second, I think, timeout. So we're going to keep it here on this one. 30-second timeout with 6:39 to go.
Larson up to 12 points now with a couple of threes in this quarter.
I'm just as impressed by his defensive acumen right now. He has really turned up the defensive pressure.
Yep.
And I think he's done a really nice job of that.
Yeah, Whippet's a little out of sorts here. Threw
I
the
think
ball
so.
away a couple of times and
having
a little out of sync on their offense.
Losing Green with those 4 fouls, I think
yeah.
has kind of upset them a little bit here.
Yep. And he's a
So
starter.
how long do you leave it without him? I don't know.
Yeah, when your senior starters on the bench, it hurts.
Yep. So set to go here out of the timeout. The Whippets, I don't think they have, 1 left. 1 timeout in the final 6:37. They took them quickly. Erickson drives the lane, puts it up, and a foul as well. Brady Erickson, count the 2. Foul is once again on Jenkins. So that is his second on Jenkins.
Took on 4 guys right there. Took it himself.
Said, I'm just going to take your charge here. Why not?
The triple and quadruple teamed him, and it didn't matter.
Erickson at the free throw line. Chance to put the Centaurs up by 4, and does. 53-49 in favor of Woodstock Academy now. Bounce pass ahead to Jenkins. Over to Gonzalez. Jumper from the elbow will not fall. Erickson on the rebound. Over to Teddy Richardson. Now, if you're the Centaurs, do you slow it down just a little bit here?
I don't know. You got a momentum, and they're feeling it, I think.
Larson from 3. No, not this time. Backside rim, and he's going to be fouled on the rebound.
Backside foul, yeah.
Yep, Green got fouled on the rebound.
Over the top by Bushy, I think.
Indeed. So Green is out there now. You had to figure they're going to have to put him back out.
Yep. Now you're down 4.
First foul on Woodstock Academy in the quarter. First on Bushy. And down the other way, and another foul. Outside, it will not be a shooting foul. That foul will go on number 5, Osborne.
Osborne second, I believe.
It is indeed.
No one in any real trouble for the Centaurs.
Green's the only one in real trouble at all.
Yep.
Ball comes into Darian Jenkins, a 5'11 junior. Taj Jones driving through against Bushy. Got the basket and the foul.
Strong move by Jones right there.
Bushy will pick it up. That'll be his second in a very short period of time.
Jones up to 14 now.
3 fouls on the Centaurs as well in the quarter. And that does become a concern. 2 shot opportunities coming and just 1 more foul for the Whippets. Jones's free throw is good. 53-52. Whippets not letting the Centaurs run away. Larson thrown away, and another foul from behind by Bushy. That's his 3rd. And that is the 4th on the Centaurs. Next foul, be it as long as it's not an offensive, is a shooting foul for the Whippets.
There's a little bit of an ill-advised pass there.
Yeah.
Long way to go.
That long-range high pass would not come down. Hunter with the basketball, drives through against Erickson, and a foul as he went through, maybe on Larson, because he's the one who acted most frustrated. And indeed, it will be on Larson, and that will be the 5th on the Centaurs.
Yep, 3rd for Larson.
Well, so much for no one being in foul trouble. And
yeah, that can change in a hurry.
Changed a lot in about 10 seconds, it seems, when you last said that. Now, that is the ultimate of broadcasters' jinx.
Yeah, no kidding.
Free throw is up and good for Hunter. One more attempt for the Whippet guard. I'm safe in saying Whippet guard because just about everybody is.
Yep. Hunter up to 20 now.
Second one is up and good.
Make it 21.
1 point lead for the Whippets. This is Bushy. Well, we did say this is going to be close. So far, we've been accurate. Osborne with the basketball. Right side against the side. Lost it off his foot. Picked up by the Whippets.
That's what we were seeing a lot in the first half.
Yep. Hunter 3 from deep. Front side rim. Up comes the Centaurs. Erickson right to the hole. Puts it up and good.
Beautiful move there by Erickson.
They really do not have an answer for him.
I think being left-handed is a big advantage too.
55-54. Hunter kicks it out to Jones. Jones underneath against Erickson.
That
hit the rim. They didn't call it out. Driving in, offensive foul against Hunter. That's not going to be liked by Windham.
No, they're not happy.
So that's a foul on Hunter. And it will be Woodstock Academy basketball. That is the 3rd on Malcolm Hunter and the 3rd on the Whippets. So a lot of water on the floor. After that collision, Larson to Bushy. Back to Larson. In trouble, gets it over to Osborne. Erickson for three. No, rimmed in and out. Rebound ripped away by Richardson, and then a foul.
Got to go on Gonzalez.
Yep. Spot the man who already had his hand raised before it was even called. That's what I call honesty at its best. Second foul on Gonzalez, fourth on Windham. So we can have a free throw shoot-a-thon before we're done. 4.5 minutes to go, and both teams are going to be shooting. Larson way out to Richardson. Dribbles it through to Osborne. Bounce pass, Larson baseline. Back outside to Osborne. Dribbles around the double. This is Richardson. Dumps it down. Erickson inside. It's no good. Rebound out of bounds to the Centaurs.
Good look there by Richardson. Erickson just couldn't finish.
Just couldn't. Good dump down. And the way he's been so dominant, you got to give it to him.
I think he prefers to be on the other side of the basket, the left side.
Well, let's do the same thing.
Yeah.
Richardson in the backcourt. Over to Larson. Cross court. Bushy looked at the three. Pulls it back. Now drives. Gives it up.
Nice
Erickson
dish.
with
There
a
it
dunk.
is.
That's a safe play. And that will be a timeout called by Woodstock Academy. Full timeout, 57-54 in favor of the Centaurs.
Hi, this is Jeff Busquet.
And Kaylin Busquet of Steve Busquet's Appliance and TV, your hometown appliance store. We've been committed to providing the lowest prices and best customer service in the area for over 35 years, and we are excited to continue this tradition at our newest location, now open at 600 Main Street in Willimantic. We carry and service your favorite and most trusted brands of appliances, TVs, and furniture.
We know you've all heard about back orders in the appliance industry, but at Busquets, our salespeople can find you what you're looking for in stock and ready to be delivered. Amana washers and dryers are only $4.89 each. Whirlpool front-load washers and dryers are only $8.49 each and can handle a king-size comforter. Frigidaire 18 cubic foot refrigerators are only $6.75. And just arriving, a new batch of Scratch and Dent appliances at our Willimantic store. Scratch and Dent are brand new with a full warranty. We have 18 cubic foot refrigerators for $5.99. Side-by-side refrigerators start at $8.99. And remember, at Busquets, we service everything we sell and take a year to pay interest-free.
Check us out at one of our locations in Danielson and Willimantic or online at BusquetsAppliance.com. Pay more, what for?
57-54. Brady Erickson, have a night. How many?
26.
Nice. 3-point lead for the Centaurs. 4:06 left to play. Mark Allard, Dan Vogt along with you on this Wednesday night from the Alumni Fieldhouse. Windham taking the ball out underneath their own. They get it into Taj Jones. Jones will bring it down the floor. Behind the back dribble, goes to the lane against Erickson, runs it through. Offensive, no, defensive. Now I looked at that one as more an offensive foul than the other ones were, but the foul will go on number 5, TJ Osborne, and the basket's going to count. So number 5 fouled number 5. Third on Osborne and the 5th on Woodstock Academy. And another 3-point play opportunity for Taj Jones. He's already got 1 in this quarter. And now he's got 2, and we have a tie ball game.
18 points for Taj Jones now.
This team is not unfamiliar with overtime. I might as well say it. They played 2 out of the last 3 in OT.
I was hinting at it, but didn't say it.
Larson, cross court, Bushy. Bushy back out to the line, lost the control, picked up by the Whippets. Erickson fighting for it, and a jump ball call is going to go over to the Whippets. Great job by Brady Erickson, the big guy, getting down on the ground and just diving after it.
What you got to do.
And he got tied up in the process. So the Whippets do get it back, but they lose the arrow, which could come into play. You never know. 3.5 on the clock. All even here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. Happy you're joining us on this Wednesday. With the basketball, Taj Jones comes over the timeline. Richardson picks him up. Jones looks in. Jones dribbles to the left, gives it to Gonzalez. Knocked away from Hunter, out of bounds. It will go over to Woodstock Academy. Hunter Larson did a nice job, and I think he sold it to the officials as well. Whether or not he was not the one who touched it last. But it is a turnover.
I was kind of wondering why Windham wasn't going after it.
This is Osborne from 3. No. Rebound, almost Richardson over the back, but luckily no call. And Windham comes down with a basketball. Here's a shot by Hunter that rimmed in and out. Bounces all the way out. Gonzalez gets it over to Jenkins, back to Gonzalez. This is Hunter. Hunter against Larson. 26 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time. Hunter drives it in, and a foul will be called on Larson. That might be his fourth.
I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Wyndham's coming up with a few more rebounds here than they had been earlier in this game.
4 on him, and it will be a 2-shot opportunity, obviously, as the Centaurs are over the limit. So are the Whippets. So at the free throw line, Malcolm Hunter, 5'10" junior. First free throw is up and good. Against a real tall team, with any kind of, you've got one here with Brady Erickson, but if you had like a couple of tall teams, Windham would struggle.
Yeah, no doubt.
They just don't have a lot of height, but otherwise they're a pretty good shooting team.
Yep.
You got to give them that as they take a 2-point lead.
Hit the 3.
Yeah.
Just not many post points.
Nope. That one, Bushy just took it out of the hands of Jones. Over to Richardson in the far corner.
Found him.
Erickson underneath. That's all you got to do.
Good look by Richardson there.
And we're all tied at
Harrison
59.
Threw it down.
Hunter, Gonzalez, elbow blocked by Erickson, picked up by Hunter, blocked by Bushy.
This is going to be a fun 2 minutes here.
You think? Couple of blocks there for the Centaurs.
Erickson a bucket away from 30.
Yeah, and not only that, I think he's probably got about 5 to 8 blocks right now, somewhere in that ballpark. Trying to get it out. Did they get the 5-second? They did. Windham turnover. They could not get the ball in. The Centaurs get the ball back. Larson. Larson over to Bushy. 2:10 to play in this regulation. There's Richardson to the hole. Go. No, he missed it. Rebound comes down to Gonzalez. Whoa. Man, that was almost thrown into Dante Adams. I thought it was coming our way. A tussle right in front. And it's going to go over to Windham, or stay with Windham is more like it. There was a ton of action right down in front of us. Dante Adams almost got hit. I thought we were going to lose the table for a minute.
I thought that pass was going to take one of us out
here. Yeah, exactly. Either the scoreboard or us.
Catch, yep.
They get the ball in. Do they? No, they do not. Richardson got in the way. Turnover for Windham. Erickson behind the back dribble, lost it out of bounds.
He wanted it. He wanted it.
That's one of those. I did it. I got a behind the back dribble. Oh, darn. It was so good.
I think he envisioned it in his head exactly what he was going to do and almost did it.
Knocked away by Larson out of bounds.
Centaurs playing some tough defense right now.
They are. They better. All tied up here at 59. Ball is in. They get it into Jones. Down the floor against Erickson. The runner is no good, but a foul, a blocking call. That must be on Erickson.
Yeah.
Since he ended up on the ground.
I believe
that'll be his second.
Second, I believe, yep.
But it's a 2-shot opportunity for the Whippets and Taj Jones, who's been pretty effective at the free throw line. He's got a couple of free throws in this quarter.
It's a nice game.
Yeah, just the freshman. He's not a freshman I'd mind putting at the line in a crucial situation, considering how he plays.
Hits these two, he'll be at 20 points for the day.
So set to go with 1:40 left to play in this one. Maybe. I leave it as a big maybe. Free throw is up and no good. I did give the jinx, didn't I? Yeah.
A good kind.
One more attempt for Taj Jones. Puts it up and it's good. 1-point lead for Windham. As Larson brings the ball gives it over to Nason. Back over to Larson. Cross court, a little hard, and Bushy can't control it. Turnover, Woodstock Academy. 1:29 left to go.
Some of those turnovers going to come back to haunt them if they're not careful here.
It's one of those you want back, man. Bounce pass inside, got it to Jones. Jones racing the floor, layup will not fall. Again, worried about Erickson, and I really think it just really alters the shot. Larson, even though Erickson was not in on the play.
Yeah, he didn't even really go after him either. He just anticipated it.
Erickson, back to Bushy. Bushy will bring it back outside. Bushy brings it to the top, gives it to Erickson. Erickson can see over the top of just about everybody. Got it to Nason. Nason missed the three. Richardson rebound. Richardson layup. No good. And Windham comes down with a basketball. Wow. Just couldn't get the bunny to fall. Hunter against Erickson. No good. It goes saved by Gonzalez. Lost by the Windham Whippets. Up ahead. This is Nason, but he traveled with the basketball. Oh.
Yep.
Oh boy.
You could tell he looked to, I think it was Bushy to say basically, you pick it up, I can't.
Just looking at it.
And then he just said, I got to grab it because you're not grabbing it.
Yep. So the travel violation, 37 seconds to go. 1 point lead for Windham. Windham with the basketball.
It's a fun one, huh?
Yeah. You kind of got a foul here.
Yeah.
Although the way Windham plays so quickly, it may not be necessary to foul.
We'll see how Windham plays, but even with the shot clock, they can almost take it all the way down. So.
Yeah, 35. They could take it down to 2 seconds.
Play overly aggressive defense, and
you're probably going to end up to foul.
You steal. I mean, foul. Yep.
Because I think that's where it's probably going to end up if Windham can keep their composure together. Because they love to go to the hoop at all times, and they don't show any compunction not to.
And a good one, back and forth.
1 point lead for the Whippets over the Centaurs. Hey, we said coming in, this is not going to be an easy game for either team. Apropos.
Larson's the only one you don't want to be giving the foul. He's got 4.
Same on the other side with Green.
Green, yep.
I'm sure you're going to see pressure.
Yep, no doubt.
So you've got coming out
Try
Larson,
for the steal for 8 or 10 seconds and then foul if you don't get it.
Larson, Bushy, Osborne, Erickson, and Richardson for the Centaurs. Hunter, Jones, Gonzalez, Green, and Jenkins for Windham. Jones with the basketball against Larson. You got to get it over the timeline. They do. Remember, they already had one of those violations.
Right now, it doesn't look like they're going to foul. I don't know.
They let it stay outside. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. It's almost a 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. 14 seconds now.
There he goes.
And there's a foul by Bushy on Hunter.
I think there's a little confusion there in what they wanted to do.
That probably wasn't the person you wanted to foul, Malcolm Hunter. For Bushy, that is his 4th. And Hunter to the free throw line.
He's already
12
made 4
seconds.
4 foul shots he's already made this quarter.
Oof.
And he's leading the team in scoring today.
But they let a lot of clock run there, and that was a little bit of the problem. Hunter hits the first. Could force a three-pointer, or a three-point attempt anyway by the Centaurs. Only 12 seconds. You have time.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. You have time.
They have some guys that can knock it down.
Hunter's second is good. So it's a 3-point game. 62-59, 10 seconds. Up ahead, Richardson back to Larson, 7 seconds. Erickson to Osborne, back to Larson. Shoots the three!
Got it! Got it!
He got it! And another overtime game. Oh my gosh. At about 1 second left, Larson put it down and buried.
Money.
Oh, the three-pointer.
What we were saying about overtime?
We knew it was coming tonight.
I don't know why. I just had a feeling that's what was going to happen today.
We knew it was coming tonight. 62-62. Overtime.
Well, here's the good friend.
I'll drink to that. Say, Ernie, still fooling around with magic?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I've got a great new trick I've been working on.
Ernie, not the watch and scarf trick.
It's the watch and scarf trick. Now, let me show you. Mel, give me your watch.
You're not going to make it disappear, are you?
Now, Sylvia, I need to borrow your silk scarf.
Be careful with it, Ernie. It's my mother's.
No problem. Now, I take Mel's watch, wrap it carefully in Sylvia's scarf, and then set fire to the scarf.
Ernie!
And poof! Uh-oh.
Look at my $2,500 watch.
Jeez.
My mother's scarf.
That's the watch and scarf trick.
Let me show you how it's done.
Show me. Who's your insurance agent?
There's no trick to finding good insurance coverage. Just call Girardi Insurance Services for homeowners and automobile coverage that really covers. Our experience in designing comprehensive protection programs can be tremendously helpful in your planning for the future. You never know what's going to happen next, so know you're ready for whatever happens.
When they ask who's your insurance agent,
Say Girardi Insurance Services, your independent agent.
we're the answer.
See them online at GirardiInsurance.com.
Fresh 4 minutes up on the clock. The Centaurs are used to this 3 times in 4 games. They've played overtime. Here's the tip. Comes down to Osborne, over to Richardson. Richardson over on the right side, throwing it across the court. Jumper by Bushy from 3. It's good. They're giving him the 3. 65-62.
Good time for his first basket of the day.
Yeah, I would like that one. Hunter with the basketball. Jumper is up and another 3. This one from Gonzalez. Windham answers. 65-65. This is Bushy. Bringing it back outside. Double team in the trap. Richardson. Back out to Bushy. This is Bushy. Richardson going baseline and could not get it to fall. Ball is tipped outside and the Whippets pull it down. Driving to the hole. Hunter scores the basket. Energy is still there on both sides. 67-65. Larson dribbled on through, gave it up to Erickson, driving it, puts it up. The layup is good. Unstoppable.
Yep.
Even up, 67 apiece. Gonzalez's 3. Front side rim. Green will track down the rebound. With the basketball was Jones. Here's Hunter from 3. Missed it. Bounces out of bounds. It'll go to the Woodstock Academy Centaurs. 2-2-2. That's what's left in overtime.
Erickson with 30 now.
I'll tell you,
career high is,
him and Larson have got to be the stars of the game if the Centaurs win. Up ahead, Bushy dumped down low. Erickson lost the control of it. Picked up by the Whippets. There's a lot of good to be said here.
Yep.
It's just you want to come away desperately with a W after you've played so hard.
No doubt, especially when you're at home.
Yep. Hunter. Hunter with the basketball. Under 2 minutes. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Hunter stops, pops
Deep.
the 3. No good. Rebound, Jenkins.
Long rebound there.
Over to Hunter. And a reach-in foul on the floor, but it doesn't matter. It'll be a 2-shot. Be Osborne who picks it up. And 2-shot opportunity for the Whippets. 4th on Osborne. Hunter to the free throw line. Where he's pretty deadly from.
Mm-hmm.
And Hunter's first is good.
He made six foul shots in the fourth quarter, including those 2 big ones at the very end.
Yeah. Then, of course, Larson buried the 3 to force the OT. Second one is up and good. Hunter with them both. 69-67 in favor of Windham. Larson to Bushy. Bushy driving through. Erickson tosses it back out to Richardson. Back over, jumper from Bushy. Got it! And a timeout call by Dante Adams. 70-69 in favor of the Centaurs. Back with more.
When it comes to
in just a
financial
moment.
planning, one size fits all isn't a fit at all. Ask the O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. It's a personalized, flexible, step-by-step approach towards financial balance, so you can feel confident about the future as well as your wants and needs of today. With the Confident Retirement approach and a one-on-one relationship with an advisor, the O'Brien Group will help you live life and save for tomorrow in a way that's right for you. It's what financial balance is all about. So call me, Pat O'Brien, today at 860-208-9913. My office is conveniently located above the Shopper's Guide in downtown Putnam, Connecticut at 66 Main Street.
The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financial results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
You know what, Dan? I think my classes are going to be happy tomorrow.
I'm sure you're going to have an assignment where you're not talking much.
I'm going to need one. Want to find one for me, please? As we're set to go, 124, 70-69 in favor of the Centaurs over the Whippets, and it's Whippet basketball. Taj Jones with the ball. Looks over to the left, back to the right, Gonzalez. This is Hunter. Ooh, he lost the handle. The Centaurs trying to pick up a fight for it. And a jump ball, I think, is going to be the call. The Whippets will retain possession with 18 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:07 left on the game clock.
No change of possessions. I
Nope.
don't think it'll reset.
So Hunter will take it out for the Whippets. Both of these teams have not substituted all that much. Erickson, I think, went out for maybe a minute or two in favor of Therian. Hunter will get it into Gonzalez. Back to Hunter. Blocked
Nice block
by Osborne.
And
Taken away, and it lost out of bounds.
Almost had a block and a steal in about 2
know.
seconds.
So back to the Whippets. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Wiping off the basketball as best they can. Set to go. Ball will come into Gonzalez. His three. Got it. Wide open three. Back to a 2-point lead for the Whippets, 72-70.
Gonzalez's second three of the overtime period.
Larson, it's a foul on the floor. Doesn't matter. Still a shooting foul. And the foul will go on number 5, Taj Jones. His first, yeah. Somebody only has one foul? Interesting. Hunter Larson to the free throw line. Chance to tie it. Again, we're still. Larson's first is no good. 48 seconds left on the clock. 2-point lead remains for the Whippets. Hunter Larson second. It is up and it is good. Trying to dribble through traffic. This is Taj Jones. Behind the back pass to Green. What a pretty pass. You got to give him that. 74-71 in favor of Windham. Erickson to the hole. And an offensive foul is called on Erickson. Green held his ground. And Erickson ran into him. Third foul.
I think that's what Erickson was trying to do on the other end down here.
Timeout called by Windham. They had one more because of the overtime. 32 seconds to play here in the
I've been
Alumni
doing theater
Fieldhouse.
and acting since I was 8 years old. I absolutely love it. Coming here was one of the best decisions I've ever made, if not the best. The school has been so supportive. I am so unbelievably grateful. It's amazing to be in an environment where people want you to succeed and want you to do well. My name is Maggie McLaughlin. I'm a junior from Woodstock, and I am Woodstock Academy. For more information on where you can spend your next 4 years, please visit woodstockacademy.org/futurecenter.
We're back with you at the Alumni Fieldhouse. Well, it's a good thing we got started early because we didn't get finished any earlier.
Yep, no doubt about it.
74-71.
We
may not be done yet.
Done yet. We'll see.
74-71.
Center's already hit one last
yeah,
three.
it is Windham basketball, however, after the offensive foul by Brady Erickson.
Definitely got a foul here.
You got it.
Probably early.
I would assume. Because you got to hope they miss a free throw or two, and you hit a three.
Probably press hard. If you don't get the steal, foul immediately.
Gonzalez will take it out for the Whippets. Erickson will guard the inbounds pass. Gonzalez will get it into Jones. Jones gets trapped in the corner, in trouble, but he got out of it.
He got out.
And throws it away over to Hunter. Hunter is going to go baseline. He's going to get fouled by Osborne.
Not the guy you wanted to, but you had no choice.
Nope, that'll be his fifth. So Osborne will take a seat.
Somehow Jones got out of a double team in the corner there.
Erickson and Richardson were both on him.
Two tallest guys.
He dived around them somehow. Those small, quick guys can get around big guys.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. So now, of course,
they were
Dante
trying to
Adams.
block the up and over and forgot the around.
Good point. Dante Adams gets 20 seconds to replace the fouled out player, and he's set to go. Camden Nason comes back into the game for the Centaurs, and Malcolm Hunter will be at the free throw line for the Whippets. 23 seconds on the clock. And Hunter's free throw is good. One more attempt here for the junior, who has been really on fire from the free throw line.
Excellent all around.
Yeah, you got to say he's had a pretty darn good game.
No doubt.
Second one is up and good.
He's up right around 30 as well.
5-point lead for the Whippets, and Dante Adams will take the timeout. 76-71. We'll keep it here, as we said earlier. The Centaurs are on the road for the next couple of games. They take on Plainfield on Friday down in Central Village at 7. And then I do believe it's a 1 p.m. game out in Manchester on Saturday, taking on the Cheney Tech Beavers out there in Manchester. Non-league game there. Plainfield is a non-divisional game in the ECC. Woodstock Academy girls. Woodstock Academy girls are caught in a funk. They had Amistad last Saturday. They had East Lyme yesterday.
Back to back.
Now they have East Lyme tomorrow and Amistad on Saturday. And if that sounds like a Groundhog Day situation, it almost feels that way.
And for them, you just got to be careful of those trap games because they beat them both pretty handily.
Yeah.
And, sometimes it's tough to get up for those games.
And you got two of them in a row, and that's the tough part about it. Thursday and Saturday, but hopefully the Centaurs will prevail there, as they will go into those two games with an 8-1 record. Centaurs hockey off until next Tuesday now. They lost today to Fairfield Prep by a score of 6-4, the boys hockey team. Girls hockey team is off until January 12th.
Yeah.
They needed a break.
They got some injuries, some illnesses, yeah.
They've 9 games in the first month of the season.
Sure. And
how do you do that? They have.
And they don't have a ton of players to start with.
Wrestling team lost to Norwich Free Academy today, but Lucas Theriak picked up a win by decision. They won't be back out until next Wednesday. So just an update for you there. Hunter Larson over to Richardson from 3. Rammed it and out. Rebound Green. Over to Gonzalez. They have to foul and do with 10 seconds to play.
I think that's Bush's 4th.
Yep. Might be his 5th.
Oh, is it?
He has fouled out, so another 20 seconds if they wish. They will bring on Carter Tassetti to replace.
Richardson, a little bum there. That was halfway down.
It was. It's one of those where you're like, that's going in, that's going. Oh, it didn't go
I don't
in.
think he takes a ton of those.
No, he doesn't.
But he was open. You got to do it.
He had not. In fact, that would have been his first of the season.
Oh, is that right?
Had it gone down. Averages 5.8 points per game. First free throw by Gonzalez is good. Unfortunately, I do not think this is going to turn out the Centaurs' way. Up by 6 now with 10 seconds to play.
Gonzalez with a nice overtime period here, 7 points. He had 8 total coming into it.
One more attempt. Puts it up, and it's good. 78-71. Down in the corner. Richardson again. Does not get it again. Follow by Tosetti.
Will get on the scoring
Yeah, it got in
column
there. Too little, too late, unfortunately, for the Centaurs, as they will fall to the Windham Whippets by the final of 78-73 in favor of Windham. We'll be back to wrap it up with some final stats when we return to the Alumni Fieldhouse.
Make your next night out a simply memorable one. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock has only you in mind. Your comfort is their mission, your pleasure is their goal, and your happiness is their reward. The mansion at Bald Hill is a historic landmark that has taken on a new life as a premier restaurant and an elegant bed and breakfast, residing in the quiet corner of northeastern Connecticut. With on-site catering and an upscale banquet center, the mansion is private and secluded, offering the perfect setting for a delicious meal, special getaway, or private event. The mansion at Bald Hill welcomes you and looks forward to your visit, whether it be for dinner, an overnight stay, or a weekend getaway for that special occasion. The mansion at Bald Hill on Plain Hill Road in Woodstock. Simply put, spectacular. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Call the mansion at Bald Hill at 860-974-3456. That's 860-974-3456. Or visit them on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest.
We're back with you at the Woodstock Academy Alumni Fieldhouse. And a final of 78-73 in favor of Windham over Woodstock Academy in overtime. Nothing new there. Third overtime game in 4 tries for the Centaurs. How about some final stats from Mr. Dan Vogt?
Yeah, let's start with the Windham Whippets here. Malcolm Hunter, 31 points.
Oh, my gosh.
Really solid 6 in every period, or every quarter, including overtime and 7 the first quarter. Taj Jones with 19, Aiden Gonzalez with 16, but 8 of those in overtime. Anthony Green with 10 and Eric Rivera with 2. On the Centaurs side, Brady Erickson with 30 points. Leading the Centaurs, Hunter Larson with 16. TJ Osborne with 7. Teddy Richardson and Garrett Bushy with 6 each. Camden Nason with 4. And Matt Hernandez and Carter Tossetti 2 each.
Wow, so 30 points for Brady Erickson, 31 for Malcolm Hunter. Wow, 2 players in the 30-point range. Pretty special game overall. Fun
exciting.
Game to broadcast.
Very
it was
fun.
exciting. We knew it would be close. It was close, let's put it that way. So our next broadcast, while we're hoping for next Tuesday, as long as Eben Beauchene's good, we are Woodstock Academy in Killingly, boys basketball right back here at the Alumni Fieldhouse. We hope you join us then. We hope to be here then. Let's put it that way. Final score, once again, first for Eben Beauchene, our camera person for Dan Vogt. I'm Mark Allard. Your final score here at the Alumni Fieldhouse, 78-73 in overtime in favor of the Windham Whippets. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and take it easy, everybody.
You have been watching Woodstock Academy Live. This copyrighted webcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without authorized written consent of the Woodstock Academy. The Woodstock Academy would like to thank all our fans for your support, and we hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast. Today's game has been brought to you by Girardi Insurance Services, the O'Brien Group, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, the Mansion at Bald Hill, and Busquets Appliances in Danielson and Willimantic, with production support provided by O'Contrabar Productions, LLC. Remember, today's broadcast is available to be seen on woodstockacademy.org/live. This has been a production of the Woodstock Academy.